So, me and Bone are back for another episode of the Go Raj. Anything you gonna say to the people? I figured that. Always giving people the finger. Anyway, welcome to the Go Raj, hosted by myself, Mr. Hollandness, and my homie right here named Bone. We're gonna talk about how you can make some extra money. I'll tell you quickly what 811 is. We'll do a little bit of Bone's health tips to die by. No table of truth today, and then we'll probably end it with how we can look out for each other. So let's talk about how you can make some extra money, because I know that's why you're here. It's real simple. It's real simple. It's called a virtual dispensary. That's right, a virtual dispensary. That's how you can make some. Oh, you up now? Okay, yeah, got his attention too, because he like money too. But yeah, it's called a virtual dispensary. Me and Bone right here, we're owners of a virtual dispensary. He's also a customer of the same virtual dispensary, but to each his own. But I'm gonna tell you the advantages of being a owner of a virtual dispensary. And since he's a customer, I might as well tell you the advantages of being a customer also. But check this out. If you're the owner of a virtual dispensary, first off, you have no overhead costs. No overhead costs. So you don't have to worry about, a lease or the rent. You don't have a lease or you are not paying no rent. You don't have to worry about having employees. You don't have to worry about having security guards. You don't have to worry about having an alarm system. You don't have to worry about paying the utilities, that water bill, that electric bill. You have none of that because there is no overhead cost. It is a virtual dispensary. Check this out. Also, if you're the owner of a virtual dispensary, if you live in California like I do, and we know there are dispensaries everywhere in California, but if you live in California like I do, and just say I want to move to Texas, guess what? My virtual dispensary will go with me to Texas, and I can still operate out of Texas. And if I don't like Texas, guess what? I can move. I can move to just say Louisiana, and my virtual dispensary will go with me to Louisiana. But check this out. Just say I don't like none of California, Texas, Louisiana. Just say I want to move out the country. Guess what? My virtual dispensary goes with me. It is a virtual dispensary. So you can't beat that. But that's not the only advantage to being an owner of a virtual dispensary. There's other advantages like check this out. Call this one increased reach. You know what increased reach is? Basically, increased reach is when people from all over the world can buy your products because guess what? You're not a storefront. They just people go online and get your stuff. And you know what? If I make mistakes, don't worry about it. I don't edit none of my videos. Go ahead and count the mistakes and let me know in some comments how many mistakes I made, and then I'll try to make one less mistake next time, and that way I know I'm doing better. So, anyway, but where was I at? Oh, virtual dispensary. But check this out: increased reach. It's great to have a storefront. Nothing wrong with it. But when you have a virtual dispensary, people can buy your products from all over the world. You can't beat that. So no matter where you live and no matter where they live, you can always make some money. You can, ain't that a good one? Oh, see? No matter where you live, no matter where they live, you can always make some money. Yeah, I know. You can always make some money. So that's a great thing about being the owner of a virtual dispensary. Um, Now I did say I'll tell you some advantages of being a customer like Bone of a virtual dispensary. If you're a customer of a virtual dispensary, of course, you can order products 24 hours, 7 days a week from anywhere. From anywhere. You can't beat that. Um, Another great thing about the virtual dispensary is if you're a customer, there is no face-to-face interaction. So if you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a politician, Heck, you can be the minister of the largest church in whatever state or country it is. And guess what? No face to face interaction. So no one will know that you're ordering these products. It's, and you know what? Let me say this. You have a lot of people who have health issues. They can't get to the doctor or they can't get to the dispensary. This is perfect for them. If you're a person who's disabled or you don't drive anymore, or you just not mobile, you don't get out the house that easily, the virtual dispensary is perfect for you. So now that I got all you guys' attention, so whether you want to be the owner of a virtual dispensary like me, or you want to be owner and customer like Bone over here, you can do that. You can do. Come on, man, put the finger down. Come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So like I said, whether you want to be the owner or the customer, it's up to you. But I'm gonna tell you how you can get in, and this is what you got to do. You got to email Bone. That's right. You're gonna email Bone, and the reason why you're gonna email Bone is he got to make sure you're of legal age, make sure you're old enough, make sure you're a real person, all that good stuff. You're gonna email Bone at thegorage@gmail.com. I'm gonna say it again. You're gonna email him at thegorage@gmail.com. And yes, I'm gonna spell it for you. It is THE, of course, that's the, and Gorage is spelled GORAUGE at gmail.com. Got that? So just email Bone and you'll be on your way to being an owner or a customer of a virtual dispensary. Moving forward, I'm gonna just talk about 811 real quick. 811 is a nationally recognized phone number that you call before you do any type of digging. And the reason that you call 811 is simple. It is the law. A lot of people don't know it or they just don't believe it that it is the law to call 811 before you do any type of digging, before you plant the tree, before you want to install a pool, any of that, any type of excavation, you're supposed to call 811. But I got a better one for you. If you're confused about 811 or any of that stuff, just reach out to a company called Ground Vision. You can email Ground Vision. That's what I want you to do. You're going to email Ground Vision and they will answer any questions that you have about 811, any questions that you have about Dig Alert, any questions that you have about underground utilities, you can email Ground Vision. You're going to email Ground Vision at groundvisioninc at gmail.com. Again, I'll say it. It is groundvisioninc at gmail.com. All right. Now, I said I'll tell you a little bit. So, Bone right here, he has what he calls Bones Health Tips to Die By. Oh, yeah, you up now. Call him Bones Health Tips to Die By. And I'm not going to tell you all his health tips to die by, but I will tell you one he always talks about. He says skip calcium. Who needs vitamin D? You don't need none of that stuff. He says stay away from it, and you'll be on your way to being a brittle bone just like him. Hmm. So that's one of his health tips to die by. The table of truth. We're not going to do the table of truth today even though I want to bring somebody to the table of truth. I got a couple people I'm gonna bring to the table of truth. And if you're wondering what the table of truth is, it's easy. Me and Bone talk about a product, a place, a destination. It could be some type of a food place, but we bring it to the table of truth and expose it, especially if it's a bad product, a bad place to visit, whatever it is. We talk about it, we bring it to the table of truth, and we expose it and tell the truth about it. Because some people think their products are great or their services are great, and then when you get over there and buy the product or you get their services, you realize it's horrible. So we expose those people. Now, we're going to end this with what we call let's look out for each other. And this is how we look out for each other. It's very simple. This is how we look out for each other. I'm going to look out for you, and you're going to look out for me. And this is how. If you have a business, you have a product, you have something you sell, whatever it is you do, I'm going to promote it right here on the channel. I'm going to tell everybody about it and we're going to spread it. We're going to spread it like a disease. We want people to buy your product. So that's how we're going to look out for you. And in return, this is how you can look out for me and Bone. You can share this channel with somebody. You can subscribe to it. You can like it. Or heck, just tell somebody or do all of it. That's how we look out for each other. Tell them, Bone, ain't that right? Oh, he throwing up the peace sign. I like that peace sign. I'll take that peace sign. Anyway, that's how we all look out for each other. So you're going to email thegorage@gmail.com and tell us what it is you promote or what it is you selling. And I'll spell it again. TheGorauge. So yeah, let's look out for each other. Until then, see you next time.